If more networking events hasn't meant more sales, you're doing more of the wrong thing. And it's not a people problem, it's a pattern problem. You're listening to Why Your Business Isn't Growing and How to Fix It, the business growth podcast for small business owners and SME leaders who want to scale, lift team performance, and sharpen leadership without 60-hour weeks. G'day, I'm Brendan Rogers, and here's the twist. Not all networking helps. Some of it's a waste of time, some of it burns your energy, and some of it keeps you stuck in small talk. More rooms doesn't equal more growth. Being in better rooms, having a clear intent with simple follow-up, that's where business growth lives. Today, I'm going to share with you the 5 signs your networking is slowing you down and a simple fix for each one, plus one line that turns any room into real next steps. Now, before we get into it, I want you to score yourself a 0, 1, or 2 for each sign. 0 equals not me, 1 equals sometimes, and 2 equals that's me. We can check your total at the end. So let's dive into sign 1. You leave with business cards and not relationships. So do you leave events with a stack of business cards but no next step? If you do, rate yourself a 2. Adding contacts is the easy part and makes you feel good. But context is what creates deals. Context is where real conversations happen. You learn what matters to people and what you could do to help. Here's a simple question that's worked for me. If you could solve one problem in your business now, what would it be? You'll be amazed at how many opportunities this one question can spark. So, your next networking event, aim for 2 deeper chats and book 1 concrete next step before you leave. If you've got cards but no calendar slots, this next sign will resonate. The second sign, you dread follow-up, so you don't. Now be honest, do you delay with your follow-up? Then you end up doing nothing. You ghost people. If you do, rate yourself a 2. Here's what you need to remember. Trust reduces by the hour after your first contact. Wait a day and they forget the chat. Wait a week and they forget you. Here's what you should do. Within 24 hours, send a short note via voice message, text or email. I prefer voice note, saying 2 things. Firstly, great to meet you. You mentioned and insert whatever their one problem was. Secondly, ask them if they'd be keen to have a 10 to 15 minute Zoom call so you can share a helpful next step. If they don't, no dramas. Ask if they would like you to email it through to them. So, after your next networking event, block out just 10 minutes within 24 hours of the event to do your follow-up. Remember, small improvements every day. That's how serious growth happens. If the follow-up fear is real, this next sign will help you connect without pitching. Sign 3. You're still pitching instead of connecting. It's time for honesty again. Do you lead with your pitch? Do you talk about what you do before you learn their goal? If you do, rate yourself a 2. Here's why it hurts your business growth. People switch off when they feel sold to. They lean in when you talk about their problem. You need to swap to coach mode. I like to ask 2 simple questions. Firstly, what result do you want in the next 90 days? And the second, and what's getting in the way? Listen, then repeat back to them. So getting X by Y date is the goal, yeah? Then offer 1 helpful step. Could be a connection, a tool, a resource, anything that is truly helpful with absolutely no conditions attached. For example, I know someone that could help with that. You want me to connect you? Or I've got a resource I can send you that'll help. You want me to send it? At your next event, try it out. 2 short questions, 1 helpful share. That's it. Now, if you're not clear why you're in the room, the next sign will make it easy. Sign 4. You attend events but don't know why. Put your honesty hat on again. Do you walk into an event and you're not sure what success even looks like? If you do, rate yourself a 2. I'm a poet, didn't even know it. Here's why it slows down your business growth. If you've got no goal, you have random chats. And random chats equals random results. You can implement this quick fix before you even arrive at a networking event. Get clear on your goal for the event and put it into your phone. And use the KISS principle. Keep it simple, stupid. First one, outcome. What are you looking for? Second, people. Who do you want to meet? And third, ask. What next step could you offer them? An example could be, book a call with an SME business owner who leads a team of at least 5 people. Offer the SME business leadership assessment to help with their next stage of business growth. And here's a hot tip. Don't be afraid to tell the host of the event your aim. I'd love to meet SME business owners who lead a team of 5 or more people. Most of the time the host knows the people in the room, so can definitely point you in the right direction. Check your goal on your phone about halfway through the event to make sure you're on track. If you are, great stuff. If not, change tables, move rooms, or ask the host or another guest if they could introduce you to the type of people that you want to meet. When you leave, check again. Did you achieve your goal for the night? If you did, fantastic job. If not, reflect on what you could do differently next time, write it in your phone, and implement it next time. So for your next event, make sure you set your goal before you arrive and read it again before you walk in the door. If you hit your goal but still get no opportunities, your message might be foggy. Then sign 5 will help you. Sign 5. Your network isn't sending opportunities or referrals. Now be honest again. Do people know you but don't recommend you? If that's you, rate yourself a 2. Here's why it hurts your business growth. Vague value is hard to repeat. If someone can't say what you do in one line, they won't refer to you. So build a repeatable one-liner. Keep it short, keep it clear. Here's the 1-sentence template I use. We help who get results in time frame. And you can add an optional extra at the end without the big pain. An example I like to use is I help SME owners scale, lift team performance and sharpen leadership in 12 months without 60-hour weeks. Say it out loud, and could a friend repeat it back after hearing it once? If not, make it shorter. Now get some feedback. Send a quick note to 3 people you trust. Say something like this. Here's my one-liner. If someone says, and insert the trigger problem, would you intro us? Also, add the line to your LinkedIn headline and your email signature. Your action this week, write your one-liner in 5 minutes. Send it to 3 people and ask for 1 intro. If you've nailed it, the right people will find you faster. Now, open your calendar. Do your last 3 events show booked next steps? If not, that's activity and not progress. Block 10 minutes in the next 24 hours as follow-up. Send 3 follow-ups using the 2-line script. So let's recap. You need to shift from cards to context. Follow up within 24 hours. Enter events with 1 clear goal. And make your value easy to repeat. Now, I promised 1 line that flips any room from small talk to real talk. I'll give it to you in about 30 seconds. This is a business growth podcast, but it's also a leadership podcast because networking is leadership in the wild. As a small business podcast, my job is to help you turn conversations into outcomes. If you're scaling a business, your network must feed a pipeline and not your ego. And yes, these shifts lift your team as well. This is a team performance podcast at heart. Now here's the line. Who are you trying to help next? It's short, it's human, and it's action orientated. People answer with a real priority. You respond with a real next step, and you'll get meetings and not maybes. So here's the scorecard time. It's time to add up your 0 to 2 scores. If you scored 0 to 3, you're solid. Just tighten the one-liner and keep going. If you scored 4 to 7, you're leaking time. Install the 24-hour follow-up rule this week. And if you scored 8 to 10, stop adding events. Fix your follow-up and goals first, then get back into networking. So if your calendar is full of events, not progress, and it steals sales, delivery focus, and energy, get a clear read on your leadership habits so networking turns into outcomes. Take the free SME Business Leadership Assessment to find your leadership level and your next best move at leaderbydesign.au/assessment. I'm Brendan Rogers, and this is why your business isn't growing and how to fix it. If today's episode helped, follow or subscribe, and share it with one SME owner or leader who will benefit. Until next time, grow yourself, grow your business. SME business owners and senior leaders, tired of 60-hour weeks while cash flow crawls? Break free with my free 60-minute training, the 5-Habit Method to boost cash flow without 60-hour weeks. Learn leadership habits that lift revenue, energize your team, and let you clock off by 5. You'll also see how the High Impact Leader membership delivers ongoing coaching, accountability, and plug-and-play systems to elevate your career and company. Grab your seat at leaderbydesign.au/impact.